Oh, it has been 3 days since we brought this little cutie patootie home. I really wanted to make like a little formal introduction video of my new hamster that I just recently brought home. If you guys have not seen that video where I vlogged about getting him and bringing him home, I will leave that link down below so you can kind of be up to date before you watch this video. Yeah, I changed my hair color again, but that shouldn't be a surprise to you guys because literally I'm like changing my hair color every month, I swear. The kids in the pool right next to the patio here and they're loud. I got the baby upstairs with my mom and she's moving around with her little walker thing, which is really loud. So I'm just doing something really strange with my hands right now while I wait patiently. Anyway, I just really wanted to talk a little bit about him today, and I wanted to get some up close clips of him for you guys so you can kind of get a closer look at him. When he woke up last night, I was able to get some like up close shots of him, so I'm gonna have them kind of throughout the video today for you guys. Hey, so a lot of you guys were wondering if I was gonna keep his name, and I definitely am. His name is Biggie Smalls, and he is a short-haired male Syrian. Pretty chunker, and he's pretty big. From what the coworker had said, he's around 8 to 9 months old. And we're probably not gonna know exactly his age, but we can kind of get like a rough estimate. But when I had first brought him home and put him in his new cage, I literally could tell already. He was just like, where am I and what is this? Remember, all he has ever known was a little container that they had kept him in. And from what I can tell, even though he's, you know, getting closer to a year, he's still very active. He actually looks pretty healthy to me and does have quite a bit of weight on him. I honestly think that is due to him not being provided with a wheel from the store that he was at. I had put him in the cage. He went straight to the wheel and he was kind of like smelling it. I don't think he really understood what it was at first. But he went right on it and started running on the wheel. It's really amazing to watch, and I honestly almost got teary-eyed because poor little guy hasn't had a wheel, and it's just really sad. Honestly, I'm really happy and excited for him to finally have gotten a, you know, permanent home. And the last couple of days, it has been really nice watching him explore things that he has never seen before. So it's just been really exciting moments. When I first bring a hamster home, I tend to just leave him alone. So that is what I have been doing. Last night was the first time that I actually went in and put my hand in there because I wanted to give him a little bit of the Carefresh blue or the Carefresh bedding. Went ahead and sprinkled some of that in there for him, and I was just slowly kind of playing with the bedding and letting him kind of like start getting used to like just my hand and me going into his cage and like moving things around. I really tell that he's still a little bit nervous and is not understanding what's probably going on. I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, and I know for a fact that he's gonna come around. I just know it. And there was actually an incident the other day when I was just sitting on the couch, and I had gotten up from the couch because my couch is like right there. And so all I did, I saw from the couch that he was like on his wheel or something. All I did was get up from the couch because I wanted to go check on Mochi. I got up and just like walked like right here. Corner of my eye, I see poor Biggie Smalls really jumped like 10 feet high and was like terrified because I like walked up, you know, like right here from the cage. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad. Really trying not to get up from the couch like right here when he's out, just because he's not used to seeing things around him like that. That was just a moment where I felt really bad. It really scared me as well. Like I jumped when that happened because I didn't know what was going on myself. So since last night when I was just putting or sprinkling a little bit of the bedding inside of his cage, I noticed he was getting a little bit curious of my hand and like what I was doing, and he was coming up a little bit and kind of smelling my finger, which is a really good sign. Really wanted to take the opportunity to try and give him a whimsy chew, since obviously he has never even had one of those ever before in his lifetime. This will be his first time ever trying a whimsy chew, and for me I think it's gonna be a really special moment just because he has never had it or tried it before. I'm going to try and give it to him as slowly as I can. He's under there right now. As you can tell, he looks a little bit scared still, so I'm going to just leave it right here. Oh, but he's coming up to it, so that's exciting. That's his first time, you guys. How amazing. Oh my gosh, he's like totally dragging it down there. I don't want to keep like the camera all up in his face because I don't want to like scare him or anything like that. Look how excited he is over the Whimsy Tree, you guys. Really going to enjoy that, aren't you, buddy? Max, are you enjoying yourself? I'll leave you alone? Yeah, probably. Okay, just gonna leave him alone now. I know that we kind of already talked in the last video about like his little story and what had happened to him in the store. Just in case you haven't seen that video, we're just gonna talk about it a little bit right now. Apparently Biggie Smalls had escaped his cage at some point during his stay at Petsmart. I believe he said that he was escaped for 2 weeks. I believe that's what he said. I'm actually not sure if they even noticed he had escaped, or maybe they did and just thought, you know, okay, he's escaped, now we can't find him anymore, which is a terrible, terrible thing. Apparently 2 weeks later, they found Biggie Smalls in like the back storage area, like where the water pipes are and stuff like that, because the coworker had said that that's where they store all of like the hamster food and like supplies and stuff. So Biggie Smalls was back there trying to get like, you know, chew his way through a hamster bag or a hamster food bag, basically where someone had found him. Luckily, I cannot believe it, to be honest. Ever since they found him, they were no longer allowed to sell him. So he was put up for adoption, basically free to go home to anyone that wanted to take him home, and he was put in the back. The funny thing is, when I had gotten Patch, there was either Patch and a Syrian hamster available for adoption. At the time, I did not have room for another Syrian hamster. Kind of why I only took a look at Patch at the time, because I knew if I was gonna look at the Syrian, I was gonna fall in love with both of them, and I really didn't want to make that decision and just like leave one, because that would have just made me really, really sad. And when I saw Patch, I just immediately took him home. And apparently Biggie Smalls was that hamster about 3 or 4 months ago when I had gotten Patch. How crazy is that he was still there all this time and nobody took him home? Nobody adopted him. Doesn't matter anymore, because now he has a forever home, and I'm just really, really happy for him. I think that is about it. I just really wanted to make this video and, you know, show him to you guys up close a little bit from some of the footage that I was able to get last night. Don't worry, you guys are gonna see way more of him in the future here, especially once I do start taming him. I was debating on if I was going to kind of film the progress of taming him. I had seen a lot of you guys commenting to me about you wanting to see that progress. So I'm gonna try my best to record those little sessions that me and him are gonna have together. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed his little introduction video. If you did enjoy this video, I really hope that you guys will leave us a big thumbs up. And if you would like to stay updated on Biggie Smalls and the other hamsters, we really hope that you will subscribe to our channel. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!